By the mid-90s, Baywatch is playing to a global audience of 1.1 billion viewers. But even as the number of fans gets bigger and bigger, the women in the cast feel the pressure to get smaller and smaller.
Looking back, I was so nervous. I was on the #1 show in the world. I ate very little, and I was extremely disciplined when I knew that, I had 3 or 4 heavy days of work. I mean, that meant no salt, not as much water as I should have had. I mean, it was unhealthy looking back. I was almost too thin. I did hear, rumored through the years that other girls had this clause in their contract that they had to, be a certain weight or that type of thing.
The problem with being so restrictive, you're creating a problematic relationship with food. Restricted eating is related to disordered eating and then to eating disorders. And so when you have an unrealistic, unattainable ideal out there, and that is what you're being told you need to achieve, well, you're going to feel bad about yourself.
I'm sure there's a ton of girls on the show that struggled, that maybe had made really, really unhealthy choices because of the pressure.
Pamela proudly flaunts her augmented body and owns her status as a sex symbol. And millions of viewers of Baywatch are similarly inspired.
From the early 90s into, the 2000s, the rate of breast augmentation went up about 500%. The most popular age category were 19 to 35-year-olds. So Baywatch helped normalize plastic surgery. The actresses on that show were very open about their own experiences. Prior to that, it was really taboo.
In the 90s, Baywatch was the biggest advertisement for plastic surgery.
Advertising of plastic surgery became very common during that time period. There was the magic of payment plans. So now all of a sudden, it's something attainable. We did interviews with college-age students that had had breast augmentation in particular, and we found that most of them regretted it, and it made them feel very uncomfortable.
People have that notion that somehow by having cosmetic surgery, their life will change because they're going to look like Pamela Anderson.
You fantasize about having that kind of attention, but the reality of it is these women really didn't like it. The other thing that we saw is an increase in the size of the implants.